I don't want to be your enemy. I understand you guys are upset. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist. And I condemn all races, regardless their ethnicities.
The black community, I'm sorry.
Asians are speaking out with heartfelt messages to black people. They say we are sorry for the misunderstandings, the hurt that some of you have experienced. We believe respect should go both ways, and it's time to build stronger friendship instead of divisions. Let's move forward together with kindness and understanding. This is coming from the Asians. That is what they are saying. Right now, it's all over them. They are begging black Americans, they are begging the black people to please forgive them. They actually want to move on with the black people, right? So guys, what do you think? So before we dive into the main video, I will urge you to please kindly share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next update.
I don't want to be your enemy. I understand you guys are upset and you want to boycott Asian-run businesses. Totally fair. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist. And I condemn all races, regardless their ethnicities. Racism should not be accepted or tolerated. But not all of us are racist. I don't think I'm racist. I mean, I try not to be. I don't think I'm racist. I'm just Asian. I don't think it's fair that we all are punished because of one guy. I mean, I don't know who the fuck is Rick Chow is. Why are we all punished because of this one guy? But don't call all Asian people our enemy.
It's funny seeing Asians in my comments telling me to stop pandering, stop kissing their asses, stop betraying your people. Because what you really mean is stop talking. And I need to make something clear. I'm not betraying anybody. I'm not performing for anyone. I'm saying what I've seen, what I've experienced, and a lot of people only want to acknowledge it in private, if at all. I'm definitely not going to let Asian unity be used as a shield that shuts down any conversation about harm. You don't get to turn honesty into some kind of moral failure. You don't get to call it pandering just because it interrupts the story that you're used to telling yourself. Because if talking about anti-blackness in Asian spaces makes you defensive, that reaction is the point. That's the part worth sitting with. And I'm not here to soften anything so it goes on easier. I am not that kind of person. I'm here to say as it is, even when people wish I wouldn't.
To the black community, I'm sorry. As a Vietnamese American, I am disgusted by those in the Asian community who are more upset about a boycott than the life of innocent Cyrus Carmack Belton. I was recently sitting on the George Floyd bench in Martin Luther King Park in Berkeley, the heart of the Vietnam War protests in the 60s, and was reminded of Dr. King's solidarity with the Vietnamese liberation, which ties to my solidarity with black liberation. Growing up in the Midwest, I was taught to trust whites and fear blacks, only to find the opposite is true in my adult life. I've experienced so much kindness and collective care in my interactions with black folks, both in the US and abroad. Whereas the lack of consciousness or care around the violent systems created by and for white folks when trying to speak to white folks about it is astounding and makes me feel incredibly unsafe with most of them. Asian folks watching this, with internalized white supremacy who prefer proximity to white power over collective liberation, know that you are just a pawn being used by white supremacy in this model minority myth to divide and conquer. And if you had a negative one-on-one encounter with a black person, remember that white violence at a systemic level kills millions upon millions and allows for one-on-one interactions with white folks to seem surface level nice because they're not forced into daily survival mode due to the privilege they've carved out with their massive systemic violence. So do not trust white nice because it turns unsafe real quick as soon as you dig beneath the surface to see that most white folks do not care that Western white supremacy culture is killing black and brown folks daily. So while systemic trauma might have caused a negative one-on-one interaction with a black person for you, remember that black people are not killing millions of people on a systemic level. Remember how black people played a central and pioneering role in the Vietnam War protests and stood in solidarity with oppressed Asian people. Do not abandon our allies. We owe the black community so much because our rights as non-white people in the US were hard fought for by black folks. So thank you to the black community for all that you do. Rest in power, Cyrus Carmack Belton.
I don't have much to add to this H Mart Gate drama except for this. Black people staying in our business, I like it. Because regardless of what your position is on the whole H Mart web, blah, 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 at least you guys are caring. Because at the end of the day, this whole H Mart scandal is about whether or not Asians should be welcoming to white people and if assimilation or getting the goodwill from white people is the goal. You know who's been staying giving us that goodwill though, via drama and gossip? The black community. And it's making me think about my immigrant mom, who was an engineer for 30 years, worked with a ton of racist people. But she said that one person who just seemed to really understand her was the only black person on the team. And she was like, there's just something that, like, we just get about each other. And also, I think she thinks I'm cute. And that has never left me. I always think about that. So thank you for having our backs, black community. May we return the favor.
The Asian community is literally so anti-black, and it literally fucking pisses me off. Like, we are literally so uneducated, uninformed, just misinformed, everything about the black community, and it pisses me off. And, like, it just boggles my mind how a lot of Asians see black people as beneath them. I shit you not, I literally saw someone on my story, and I literally was so gagged. Like, I was like, are you serious right now? And I sent him a message, ask him if he's being serious about this. This guy is Bhutanese. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but like, I guess he got like some kind of spray tan or whatever because he's doing some kind of stupid movie shoot or whatever. Roy posts on his story and says, because his skin is like 10 shades darker or something, he said, can I say the N-word now? With a ninja emoji next to it. I slid up so fucking quick and I asked this man, are you fucking serious right now? And guess what? That man left me on red. Need I say again that he is not black? He is Bhutanese from Bhutan or whatever the fuck you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Quite honestly, like, the Asian community is literally so underhandedly racist to the black community, and it just, like, not to mention the black community is one of the most supportive of marginalized groups that has ever, like, uplifted the Asian community and actually put effort into supporting us. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of Asians off for saying that, but it's literally the truth, and I fucking see it for what it is.